Hi, guys. So, I wanted to share something with you guys today. I want to let you know that you're enough. One of my favorite stories in the Bible, which I have many, and sometimes they do change, but it's been my favorite for a while now, and that's the story of Gideon. And it's probably my favorite because I see myself in him. The angel of the Lord appeared to him and said to him, one, you're a mighty man of valor, and you're going to save Israel. One man, you're going to save Israel. And the first thing out of his mouth was, well, one of the first things out of his mouth was that, who? Me? Nah, can't be me. That don't sound right. Because, see, my family is poor in my nation, okay? My nation of people. We poor. And on top of that, I'm the least in my family. And so for him to say that, I know I felt that way. That I was the least. That no one saw me. That I wasn't valued. I wasn't important. Me and Gideon had some things in common. But yet the first thing out of the angel of the Lord's mouth to Gideon was, you are a mighty man of valor. Of valor. Of valor. A mighty man of valor. You're not the least. When God created you, you were a mighty man of valor in God's sight. He doesn't look at you right where you are, where you currently stand, or what your status is in this earthly realm, in this flesh realm. He's not checking for your current status. He's checking for who you were created to be. When he created you, you were a mighty woman of valor, a mighty man of valor. When he created you, that is how your creator sees you. So when the angel of the Lord appeared to him, he knew exactly who he was talking to. But Gideon hadn't yet known who he was. All his life, he heard and felt that he wasn't good enough, that he was the least. I'll go over here and do my job, and I'll do the best at my job over here and go on with life. That this is just who I am. I'm not going to do anything else. Nobody is going to see me or think of whatever else. But do you not know that Gideon was already working for Israel? Israel was pretty much captive. They were being held captive by the Midianites. They were oppressed. They were impoverished. They had nothing. Everything was taken. And Gideon, he would hold food for them, basically. Basically, he was working undercover to save his own people, to make sure his own people was okay. And he had to hide that. He was already doing undercover work for Israel. God's people. He was already working for God's people. He was already looking out for God's people. And sometimes you don't really see that you're already in preparation for the calling in your life that God has destined for you to do. You don't realize it, but you're already on that path. Everything that you're going through is prepping you for what you've been created to do. So stop looking at your current situation as if you'll never get out of it, as if it's something that's long term. Your situation isn't who you are. You were created for more. God has more for you, okay? You are destined for more than that. Anyway, so I want to let you know that it's time to change our way of thinking. I said that the other day, but we really have to work on this. And I'm talking to myself, to be honest with you. Like I said, I love this story because it's helping me to see me in a different light. It's helping me to see me how God sees me. It's helping me to change my way of thinking, not to accept the lies of yesterday, but to walk in the newness, to walk in the goodness, to walk in God's goodness for me. I was fearfully and wonderfully made. God was strategic in how he created me, but not only in how he created me, but also my genealogy, where I came from. The people that I would encounter as I grow up, as I age, the different life situations that will prepare me for what he's destined for me to do. So understand that you are not who the world tells you that you are. Understand that your situation does not make you who you are. You have the ability to change your mindset today. Today. You have the ability to change your mindset today. It's all on you. It's all on you. God has already told you who you are in him. But it's in him. You can't go seeking it from anybody else. You have to do it in him. In him. Because you were destined to bless his people. At the end of the story, Gideon ends up saving Israel. He ends up saving Israel. Him and 300 men. It started out with thousands of men. But God said, hey, nah, that's too many. got way too many here, okay? No. Because Israel is going to think that it was them that got them out of this situation, that delivered them from bondage. And I need for them to know that it was me. And you know what? You can get some glory too, Gideon. You can get some glory too. I love you. You've been taking care of them anyway. You've been saving them, feeding them. Anyhow. And y'all think about Moses. Moses was looking out for his people too. Yes. He was looking out for his people, the Jews. He was looking out for them when he killed that man that was beating on his people. But God still used him. He ran fearful of his life. And he was also afraid, and he was unsure of the task that God had given him as well. And God had sent him someone, his brother, to help him through that. So know that you are not alone in this. not alone in this mental battle of trying to do something different. You're not alone in this. So trust God. Get in His Word. Let His Word get in you, get in your heart, resonate on it, meditate on His Word, so that your way of thinking will begin to change, so that you can see yourself the way that God sees you. I love you. You don't have to succumb to this world and their lies. You are bigger because your God is bigger. I love you. Have a beautiful night. Bye.